Hey Malijan, how y'all doing today? I thought I'd do a video about the only really show I watch on MTV anymore. Um, Cause I remember, and my sister, she has DirecTV. I don't think DirecTV is very good. I don't like the way that. I don't like the way the guide. I don't like how the guide works or something like that. And I remember growing up as a kid, music videos was a big thing, and I was always fascinated with MTV. But we did not have cable back in the '80s. This is before I went in the army. Things were different after that. Um, we lived out in the country, and the cable didn't come out to the country, so we just had the traditional antenna. My dad had like this big antenna put up on the chimney, and they had a big thing going, and they had like a pair of alligator clips going on the back of the TV. And that was the main TV downstairs, and then we had like rabbit ears for the other TVs, and it got good reception, and we could even get Canadian channels, which was a plus. Canadian channels was our cable because they had uncut movies usually. City TV, I mean, I started watching stuff City TV for a while, and that was really cool. And like I said, music videos were a big thing. And then I remember going to my Aunt Dorothy's a couple times, and they had cable and watching MTV. And basically just had different videos in different rotation. They had like Duran Duran. They had Hot for Teacher with Van Halen, and there was like a thing where they have Got It Bad, or then they cover the cry, and then sometimes they block it out, and sometimes they show it. And they had watching that a few times when we were there because that was fascinating to me. And then finally on the other channels like NBC had Friday Night Videos, which was a big hit back then, really cool. Watching that, and then they had a show called Rockin' America, syndicated, more low budget music video show, was like syndicated for like 3 years on late night ABC, watching that. And then we had a local show, Video Rocks, with Jim Cook. And then Night Rocks, where he hosted the whole all night, Monday through Friday. And that's back, well, back then in the 80s, they used to sign off at a certain hour. Now it's constant 24-hour broadcasting. I remember getting up at 5 in the morning before going to school, and they'd have like heavy metal videos and stuff. Well, anyways, in the Army and stuff, that's why I started really watching a lot of MTV, including Headbangers Ball, which is a big thing, Saturday nights. And they used to have Headbangers Ball, and they have some horror movie FX makeup thing at 1 o'clock, which was really cool. And then after getting out of the Army, they still had Headbang. They had like Countdown the Ball, Headbangers Ball, Ricky Ragman. I think Ricky Ragman screwed it up, and they got rid of Headbangers Ball. But there was still a lot of good stuff on MTV at the time, like Liquid TV, which was a good show. I liked that. And they had some other animation and some other neat stuff. And then Beavis and Butthead came about, which is a great show. And watching MTV on and off. And they still had music videos some, and then they stopped. Music videos weren't on as much, and then VH1 still had music videos. And then, they still had stuff off and on. They actually brought back Beavis and Butthead a while back, like 10 years ago, for like a season, and that was really cool. And I know in the 2000s they started having, they had some stuff with WWE, had some shows. Back when I used to watch wrestling, I don't really watch anymore. They had a show called Sunday Night Heat. And then after that, they had Jackass. And Jackass I love Jackass, watching all this. That was great from MTV. And also the Wonder Shows. And they show that on MTV. I love those shows. Now it's like MTV doesn't have really anything good, and nothing I'm really interested in. The only show I watch on MTV now is Ridiculousness. And it brings back that same kind of Jackass type vibe I like. I like that show. It's like, I don't even watch America's Funniest Home Videos anymore, but I do watch Ridiculousness. I like that show. It's a great show. That's the only really show I watch on MTV anymore. I remember they used to have MTV2. They still do, I have to say. And they had shows like Scarred, and they brought back Headbangers Ball, but it wasn't as good, But, I mean, Ridiculousness is the only show I really watch now on MTV. If I watch anything. And they have new episodes on Fridays, which is pretty cool. So I thought I'd do this little video. I've been thinking about doing this for a couple weeks. Well, remember the night, last time I was at my sister's, spent the night and watching the episodes of that, and it was the night before my niece's wedding. I was nervous. You know. And that's my real inspiration for doing this video. I hope you all like it, everybody. Until next time, please, take care, my legion.